My bad, y'all. Everything's off tonight. Studio ain't been in here about a week, man. Been in here in a week. I ain't been in the studio in a week, so everything off tonight. What up? What up? What up? I already got a cracking in here. Smurf, what up with it? Ah, extra late. Extra late. What up with it? What up with it, Batiste? What up, Cat Paul? Cobb, what's good with it? What's good with it? Who else we got in here? Home, what up? What up? What up? What up with it? Is that my man? In God's hands? Is that you, bro? Smurf, what up with it? Lawrence, what up with it? Yeah, it is you in God's hands, man. If it looks crazy on here tonight, man, I ain't been in here in a week. Trying to get the studio together. I ain't been in here in a good week, man. So we get this show cracking pretty quick tonight. Man, it's good rapping with you, Catch Paul. Yeah, that's in God's hands, man. Because I remember his last name is Anthony. Because my son's first name is Anthony and my pop's first name is Anthony. So that's how I remember him. Back in here tonight, man. Week after the expo. Shout out to everybody to make it. Everybody that couldn't make it. Hope y'all was out there getting some money. What up with the seeds? Got a surprise for y'all tonight, man. Got a nice little surprise for y'all. Hold on 1 second. Give it about 1 more minute, man. We get a crack if even though I'm late. What up with it, Malik? What up with it, Malik? Hey, appreciate that pick, Malik. Hey, tell your girl shout out to her, man. That pick was on point, man. That pick was on point. Yeah, you got to make it next year, Batiste. You got to make it. You got to make it. What up, Lone Wolf? We get it cracking, man. Crowley ain't gonna be here tonight, man. But I got a surprise for y'all, man, right after we get done with the news section. So we go ahead and get it cracking, man. Boneyard Lawn Service, solo operator back down here in Paducah, Kentucky by myself, doing my thing. Mow Trappin Podcast, episode 60. We in here, episode 60, man. So this past week, y'all already know what it is. Expo. Man, this expo, I'm gonna tell you, it was a great experience once again. Man, I got to meet and chat with some guys that I've been there every year. It's just hard to bump into them. I got to chat with them. Man, I got to one of the other things I noticed this year at the expo, man, shout out to all my Hispanic brothers, man, out there. I did not see a lot of the Hispanic crews at the expo this year, and we all know for obvious reasons why. But anybody was there, man. If y'all think about it, it wasn't really none of the Hispanic crews are this year. So I didn't get to see like none of them are. I got to software like crazy, but one thing I got to do was ride my first skid steer, and it ain't intimidating. Expo was awesome. No, man, you crazy, Mark. Man, I got to ride my first skid steer. It was not intimidating as I thought it was gonna be at all. So, man, this fall, I've already got a couple jobs. I'm hoping to get that thing got rented. If not, next spring, I will have one rented until I can buy me a mini skid. Easy way to put some racks on the books, man. Easy racks on the books. I missed out this year, probably maybe. I was looking back on everything. It was probably 28,000 that I missed out on because I couldn't use a skid steer. had guys who got a skid steer, but they had stuff going on. So it was just a whole bunch. So I got to ride one for the first time. It wasn't as scary as I thought. It's real easy. It's exactly what everybody told me. It was like using an Xbox controller, straight up. So broke the ice with that, and that was one of the big things. Another thing, I got to talk to a lot of guys. I had a sheet that I had talked to a lot of guys. Man, I wanted to hear from the guys that was running crews that was 3 to 5 people. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, shout out to all the Hispanics, man. I hate what's going on, but there's gonna be an opportunity out there next year. I don't know about you, but I say the Hispanic guys make up about 50% of the workforce when I'm riding around here. And so what a lot of those guys are gonna be missing, it's gonna be time to like, it's gonna be like opportunity to be able to create you something. And I was talking to a lot of guys with 3 and 5 employees to ask them how they do it, what's the stress like. And then I wanted to talk to some of those guys that was touching 300,000, 250,000 solo by themselves as a solo operator. Because, like I say, decisions got to be made, man. It's 5 years of business. Decisions have to be made for what's coming up next year. So we're a little late in here, man. I want to get straight into this news, man. And this is a crazy piece right here because this is something that it's actually, with a company I was dealing with, and I was giving everybody advice on signing up with the ZVN and signing up with the property management companies out there. Now, turned my money up this year. I ain't gonna lie, they turned my money up, but they ended up switching the name of the company at the end of the year. So let me show y'all an email that I got today. Cobb is in here. Cobb got this same email also. So let me show y'all what's going on. This right here is an email that I got from this company today. And it says, "Dear valued partners, it was great sadness that we shared news of a tragic incident today reported by the National Association," whatever. So it's saying that a mortgage company employee was shot and killed while conducting work on his property in Stafford County, Virginia. The suspect has now been apprehended. Guys, this is crazy because we've had quite a few shows on here of things that's going on with we seen somebody get a gun pulled at them at a stop sign and got their truck taken. We've heard about another customer that got a gun pulled out on them during the season. So it's been a couple of them. I went this same company I'm talking about right here. Shout out to Cobb. I went out to look at one of the properties. This is about 2 months back. Somebody was living in the property. So they went out the back. Soon as I seen somebody was in there, I shut the door. I got out of there. I called who it was. Just be careful with just head on the swivel always. You can never be too safe out here. Like you say, it was a mortgage company guy that went out there today, ended up not making it home. We get this email. Literally, when I get the email, I'm getting ready. I text Cobb. By the time Cobb, he just got it. Somebody else was calling me about it, telling me what happened too. So be careful, man. I got a partner out in Georgia. Uh, he wanted to deal with this company. He couldn't deal with it because it was a little bit on the outskirts of where he lived at, and also it was a note in the first thing, like he said, it was a note saying, "Be careful when you go on the property because it could be a tenant there occupying it. You got squatters out here." So, and this is just dealing with property management companies. This is something to look for, something to look at if you was interested in getting in this work. Because, like I say, it turned up. It got me quite a few amounts of work this year. I know a guy last year. He made about 70 grand off of one of these property management companies. And so, yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, Cobb. Shout out to Cobb. I always tell him if you're in the house, I'm out. Shout out to Cobb because Cobb is one of the guys who was dealing with one of these property management companies like me, and I'm glad it was social media. He actually was the guy who gave me confirmation because when I got the email, I thought it was a scam. Sometimes we get all these emails too, and you don't know if it's a scam or not. You got to call back these people and actually see what it is. And it happened to be official. And like I say, they got me quite a few work this year. The last job that I went out on, it was somebody in the building, like I said. So I had to get up out of there. Like had to get out of there. And I called and let them know what was going on. And anybody who's taking on these property management companies, just something for y'all to look at. And just be safe out here, man. Y'all see the news, y'all see what's going on, y'all see how it's crazy it's getting. So let me get this off of here. But yeah, facts. So, man, want to get it straight out of the news. I got a little surprise for y'all today. This company was not at the expo at all. Wanted them to be there. They was not there. I've been testing out this software now for about 2 months. Last night, I had one of my guys call me. It was yesterday afternoon. Can't make it up. He called me yesterday. He said, "Man, I want you to check out a property I got. And, I just want to get a second eye. Have you look at it." I told him, "Give me a call, and I'm gonna leave the rest to y'all, man. I'm gonna leave the rest for a little secret real quick. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy up, man, and he's gonna share some fire software, man. What up with you? Got some fire software right here, and what up with you, man? It's my guy James from LiveSwitch, man. James, you go ahead and lay it out to him, and hey, he can explain it better than I can tell y'all. This your fire right here. Go ahead, James.
Well, before I tell you about software, you got to get me one of your hats, Antonio, because your
Yeah,
hat
yeah, yeah,
is really
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I got to get one of those. You got to send me one,
Yeah,
bro.
I just got one this weekend myself, so it's the first one. So I
I
try to get
love
you
it.
one. But go
All
ahead,
right,
man.
give
Do
me
your
one.
thing.
So, Antonio, I've been talking for a little while, and we're a software company here out of North Carolina on helping landscaping companies put eyes on a project before they even get out with AI all wrapped in. So imagine someone calls you up wanting to do landscaping, mowing, whatever you need to be doing. They can send you a text and you can take a look at the job without even driving out and then have AI analyze the job to tell you, hey, here's what's going on. So we've been around for quite a while. We're a 16-year-old company. We did Super Bowl the last 3 years. We just did all the MLB ballparks. If you scan a QR code and you scan it and they put you on Jumbotron, that's our stuff. But now we're bringing all that technology to landscaping so you guys can skip a trip in the truck and see what's going on. So, Antonio, thank you for having me on the show tonight. I'm looking forward to talking more about how landscaping is going through a big change right now.
All right, fire, man. Let me tell you, man. I missed this year solo operator. Anybody solo, y'all know how I go down, man. I'll explain my situation. I can't say how I go down for y'all. Single parent, kids, mowing, estimates, emails, trying to make sure I can put content out. You see, my content took a hit this year. My business got to booming this year. It took off. I loved it, but I was still leaving money on the table, missing stuff. The day get over, man. I'm talking about when the day get over with. I'll be so tired. I could have like 5 or 6 estimates. I'm not gonna get to everyone. The next morning, I'm getting back up. I'm back on 15, 16 yards solo. You know what I'm saying? Going at it. So that's where this software right here can come into place. Like I told y'all, shout out to my other guys I mess with. You're able, got to mess with them this year. And guys, it was like a game changer. It was like having an assistant. It was like how my man's Crawley talk about, you know, how he got somebody doing his books for him. It was having a bookkeeper there helping me without being there. So, man, go in some more on it, James.
Yeah, so I guess for a lot of us, we're trying to get a new job. Someone will call us up, go to our website if we have one, get a quote, and say, "Hey, look, I need some work done." And we're on a job site or we're trying to get things done. Maybe we've got someone back in the office answering the calls. I used to run painting and power washing companies for many years. So, I come from living my life on a ladder and I transitioned into technology. And what this technology can do for you guys is if somebody gets and calls you guys up and he says, "Hey, I need to get some work done," you can send them a text message. They can tap it and you can instantly see from their phone on your computer or on your phone what the work needs to be done. And you can start quoting the business without driving out. It's all about speed to lead because hey, when someone needs work done, they might go to Google and say landscaper near me, mower near me, and they start calling through the list. The person they're going to do business with is someone who's the fastest to take a look at the job and give them the quote that they need. It's just like, NFL, the fastest wins. The Olympics, the fastest wins. The same
Close,
thing is
close
going on
enough.
in landscaping, where people, when they're online looking for someone to do the work, the person who can look at the job, bid the job the fastest is going to be the one that usually is going to win every time. It's not always about the lowest price. It can be about who's most convenient and who can I see and trust. Like when they take a look at Antonio and he's looking at the work, he can say, "Hey, look, here's how much it's going to be." And it's all about speed to lead.
So let me tell you guys, I've done 3 estimates without even having to be at the property. I rode by the property on one of them. It was exactly what I quoted it on. The other 2, I sent them to my guy. He said, "Man, the numbers are right on point of what I did it at." So, man, James, if you could screen share, man, and show them what's up with this, I'll go ahead and back out and I'll get you the whole screen so y'all can see
Mhm.
what this software is about. Because, man, when I say game changer, man, hey, as far as you know how you guys talk about pricing the estimate, well, you can tell them I'll give you a price for an estimate if I come out, or you could do the estimate without even having to go out there. So
All right, I got my screen share right here.
there we go. Here we
So I
go.
want
Look at
everyone to imagine that ChatGPT and Zoom had a baby. That's LiveSwitch. So if I come on here, let's say Antonio wants work done. He might call my company, and what I can do, and all of this can be done right from my phone, my tablet, or my computer. I can send him a text, and then he can show me the work that needs to be done. Antonio, are you okay with sharing your phone number on the live stream tonight?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you can definitely show it. Go ahead.
All right. What's your phone number?
270-558-8832.
All right. So Antonio comes up. I send him a text. He's going to get a text, and there's no apps to download. Um, Quickly, Antonio can tap a text, and then we're going to be on together. You'll see from my end, I got my virtual background up because, if you're working from home or you're on a job site, now when he hits the text, he'll just hit allow, join,
Okay,
and we're going to
now.
connect, and he can show me the work that needs to be done.
Okay, I'm joining right now.
So he's joining.
Okay, I'm in here right
And
now, Jane.
yeah. So Antonio, go ahead and click mute on your phone so we don't get a bunch of background noise.
Okay,
But
got you.
imagine that
Oh, hit the wrong one.
Antonio
There we go.
is gonna walk outside and show me the work. What's it for me? I'm on my computer, so I can see things on my big screen, and Antonio can just walk out and say like, "Hey, I need my grass done here.
Or
I
you're in the
need you
phone
to."
in your truck.
Exactly. And so then I can take remote photos. I'm taking pictures right now. I'm recording everything. I can share my screen if I need to walk him through a bid. I even have a laser pointer where I can laser point. I'm like, "Hey, go back over here. No, no, we're going over here. I wanna see what that is, that silvery thing right here, this, and I wanna take a picture of it. Looks like it's a globe." But I can
Hmm.
walk him around the property. I can connect with him. He can see my face as a business owner, as a salesperson, and I can start bidding the work. And then I can throw all of this through AI, and I showed Antonio because I just had another big influencer, Keith Kalfas. He was on a property, and I can show us here in a little bit, and it was showing the entire bid, right? So this is where, I mean, gas doesn't get any cheaper. I want to be the fastest one for you to look at me, see what I've done and what I can do, and then take photos, videos, show it to my team, and here's how we're going to get it done.
As
Maybe
if
even
as
live on a
if
job
you
site.
as if you I don't mean to cut you off. As if you sent somebody out there in the vehicle to do the estimate yourself.
Exactly. That's exactly
So
right.
you're doing it from the truck. So you could be at Hardee's in the morning at breakfast, grabbing your early coffee if you wanted to, and your biscuit. Somebody call, "Hey man, I want an estimate." they get ready to go out the door to work. Hey, if you want to walk the yard before you go out the door, go ahead and send it to me. I'll have you an estimate before you get over to work. So,
E
man, without
exactly.
even being there, y'all. So,
And so what you guys can't see is that Antonio sees himself large and me small. This is not like a FaceTime call. There's no apps, nothing to download. We were reinventing the 911 phone call. This is how this was invented. And that way people, fire truck, emergency medicals could see what they're driving into. And now we're bringing that right into a landscaping company. And we've got, thousands of users on this every day. So this is what you're
all right,
competing against.
then go into showing them some of these estimates of how you can do a just show them how it looks once you
Yeah.
get somebody you can run it by. Show some of these landscape estimates.
All right. So check this out. So I'm gonna
Mowing
go in here.
estimate, guys, landscape estimate, hardscape estimate, and this thing is accurate from wherever you're from.
All right. So this is someone y'all might recognize, Keith Kalfas. I'm not trying to blow him up. It's just that he was on a property and he was showing me uh, a job that he was doing. And check this out. So he's on property. He's sitting in his truck. Just there I am. And here's Keith. And he's getting ready to walk me around a job he's actively doing this job. So he's hopping out of his truck. Let me fast forward this a little bit. He's on property. He's got one of his team members out there, and he's telling me about the work that needs to get done. He's like, "Hey, here's a downspout. There's some pink gravel. There is just a plastic little divider, and what they're going to be doing for the day." And you're going to see one of his guys here in a second, who's going to be dividing some lilies, I guess, and putting some weed barrier down. Hey, I'm not a landscaper. I'm a painter, y'all. So don't make fun of me.
Hey, no, but the thing is, the software is actually recognizing every single thing on the ground that we would know with our eyes as a lawn and landscaper. But this thing is recognizing it as if it's an expert lawn and landscaper out there. It's
And
recognizing wheelbarrows, blower, everything.
check this out. And then we ran a prompt. We have AI that says, "Hey, show me, what this job is about, what I can expect, and how much it's going to cost." So from that video, this AI output said, "Hey, flowers that the person was dividing are Stella d'Oro daylilies." I don't know what daylilies are, but anyways, they're dividing into 4 clumps. They're transplanting them. The lawn is turf. They're going down here and look, the stone is pink, the edging is green, aluminum landscape, the weed barrier they're putting down, 20-pound roll, and the tools they're using. It tells them the entire project, all from that quick video that we just showed you guys. And you can copy this, paste this into a work order, and then show your customer or show your team like, "Hey, here's what we bid, here's what we're doing." But we've got AI meeting live video, then I can show these videos to my team and they can watch what they're getting ready to drive into, what I bid as an owner.
So, I mean, now hold on. Let's see if I can get on mine. And I actually got a project, I believe. Let's see if I can get on here. I got one that I can let's see. Because guys, I'm still fresh using it. Let's see if I can get on here and go to my how do I get to my sessions on here?
So have you logged in?
Yeah, I'm logged in already.
All right, then you hit the sessions button and you can start showing off
Okay.
the work.
No, I see
Yeah.
it right here. Okay. Now I'll show
All
y'all
right.
something. I'll share my screen real fast, James.
Yep.
Let's see. I'll share my screen real fast. And I'll show y'all what I did for my boy yesterday. I had to make him a believer of it blew his mind. So give me 1 second. I'm loading it up right now. Okay.
So I stopped
Okay.
sharing.
Here we go. No, you all good. All right,
All
I'm
right.
popping up now right now. Okay. So here's my boy's yard right here. Y'all can see it right here with the stripes and stuff. So he wanted me to check out his stuff. So what I did was I ran a report. Now I did it as if now do I need to go to my projects on here, James? Or okay, here it
You're
is.
good. You're good.
Now I'll show you right here. So let's see. I believe this is the one with the mowing.
Are you trying to show the report?
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
there you
report?
go.
Okay, here we go. So I showed him on a mowing. I typed in on this. I said I gave my zip code and I typed in a prompt. I said, give me the going mowing rate for my area code, which is 42001 to 42003. Uh, give me everything on it as far as the pricing and everything. It shot me the weekly price, the bi-weekly price without being there. And this is exactly what I would charge my guy for his yard. And it's also showing me what I should charge for half an acre, about a quarter an acre. But it broke down his yard right there, which his yard weekly price would be 50 to 60 bucks, bi-weekly 60 to 70, which my bi-weekly is going to be a little more. It's going to be about 85 on my bi-weekly. But it's showing you what you should get per visit and all that. I'm saying that to say this. You in the truck, you got a whole lot of work going on. You got these jobs. You can't get across town all fast. The gas and everything. And now next thing you know what you're doing, you're closing estimates without even having to be there. You close the estimates without having to be there. Man, it's like game changer. It's like having your best worker with an eye and saying, call me when you get to the property. Let me know what it looks like. And you trust his word and he get back with you with the numbers exactly like you wanted them. Man, technology.
I mean, right out of
Hey,
your, and you were doing it
technology.
right to your local area in Kentucky.
Yeah, I when I got in there, you can fix these prompts exactly however you wanted them. So I put it to where exactly let's see if I can get this on big screen
Yeah,
all the way.
click
Might
on the
not.
other tab there.
Let's see. There we go.
Li
There we go. There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
click on the
Okay.
other tab at the top.
Dude, I'm over here. I ain't been here in a week, y'all. Forgive me.
It's
I
all
ain't been
good. You got like
working
8
the saw.
screens going, bro.
Okay. Okay. I know what it is. I know what it is. I got it. All right. I'll get it back on. But I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Like I put in my area code. It got my area code right to the thing, and it's showing like the going rates in my area, like what not to go in my area. Okay, here we go.
There you
That's what
are,
I
yeah.
want. All right, let me get back on there. All right, so I typed in exact my area. So like say right now, we got somebody like say Will's in the comments right now. Say we got Will. He's in St. Louis. He's got a spot in St. Louis. I'm still messing it up. Okay, there we go. Will's got a spot in St. Louis. I can literally get the address to where he's at and be able to give the estimate accurate where Will is at in St. Louis. I'm
Yep.
gonna give you another level of the game. Say we doing subcontracting work or anything. Hey, you got one of your boys. Man, you can sub the work out and get the price out off it. It's so many ways that you can work this, man. There's
That's
so
right.
many ways that you can work it. So I got a question for you. We in lawn and landscape. What other industries have you seen guys using this software that has worked? Because this thing is like
Everywhere. I
there's
got
so many ways to
electricians,
do it.
I got plumbers, I got painters, I got self-storage, I got restoration companies, renovation companies. This stuff will blow your mind. It fixed my HVAC unit the other week.
Wow.
I had a restoration company in my house, and he went in there and it did a mold remediation plan with the
Man.
budget. I got an electrician in British Columbia, Canada, and it
Mhm.
even check this out. It keeps blowing my mind. Like, I got a
Yeah.
bunch of computer scientists on staff, and
Yeah.
it just
I'm talking about like this is game changer, man. Like I say, my
check this
last
out.
three estimates I've did, and I wasn't even there. And I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about when I'm riding by looking at the properties, it's exactly what I would have priced it at.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about like, hey, man, this technology, man, like we all scared of it, but some of it, man, you gotta get with it.
Well, if you don't
And I'm
have to drive out, I mean, I used to door knock for my painting and power washing company. I would go door to door on the weekend if I didn't have enough jobs. Here,
yeah.
someone can just walk outside and take a video. This is an electrician in Greskin, Canada, wherever that is, and
Mhm.
he would do a walk around on what they needed to do. He put in his local Home Depot and asked, "What materials do I need for the job?" And it even just showed, here are all the links for everything you need to do. Hey, check this out, Antonio. I'm gonna show you
Yeah.
this. You're gonna like blow.
Oh, so it even put the links to like get the supplies and equipment that he needs.
Yes, at his and
Wow.
Canadian in his whatever supplies he needed right there at a Home Depot. Isn't that
And
crazy?
it's showing the material price right there.
Right here that he put in his bin and he upcharged
Man, that's
for it.
crazy.
It is so crazy. Check this out. Um, this is a guy that was in my house because my HVAC unit did not work.
Uh-huh.
When he came down, I was like, "Hey, before you go in there, I'm gonna send you a text, and I want you to take a video and act like you're a customer and you don't know anything about HVAC."
Uh-huh.
This is a young man. I mean, he's got the booties on and he is looking at my HVAC and I got water everywhere. He's like, he says, in 30 seconds, there's water in the water pan, it's leaking, and there's condensation. And we put it through the AI and said, fix my HVAC unit. And here it says, right here, what to do. It says the secondary overflow plan being full almost always means the primary condensate drain from the air handler is not draining. Common reasons: algae, slime in your drain line, and it tells us how to fix it. So he goes in there, opens the drain line, algae's flying everywhere, and he looks at me and he goes, "Can I buy stock in your company?" Because it was so amazing, and all of this stuff also integrates with Jobber. If you got Jobber or Service Titan, you can
We're your able over here. We're gonna get it on your able.
on your Able, hey, you can do
Yeah,
any of
we're
that
gonna get
stuff,
your
and you
able,
can
man.
just go ahead and, um, access it right through that. So we integrate with all these different CRMs.
And like you said, see, this is another thing with something like this. So say like I might not know everything with a retaining wall or something. I
That's
can go
right.
take these pictures. I can run it through there. I can get my numbers. I can run it back by an expert to make sure. But this thing is an expert. But we're gonna run it back by a human anyway
Oh, yeah.
to get their opinion and make sure you're not beating yourself. Man, this is game changing, man. I'm telling you.
I mean,
I'm telling you.
we analyzed your podcast studio the other week.
No, yeah. That's what blew my mind. That's what blew my mind. We got a lot of people with the price. Hold on. That's what blew my mind. A couple weeks ago, when James called me again, we've been talking over this whole season. He calls me, and he's like, "Run it through your podcast studio." I run the camera through my studio. It recognized my laptop. It recognized my computer. It recognized my camera. It recognized my desk. It recognized my lights. It recognized everything in her, and it told me how to get better lighting and better results.
Yep.
Like crazy work right there. That is crazy. So James, you got to break it down. Now I'll tell you right now, Yard Book has spoiled everybody. When it comes to the free pricing on Yard Book, I feel like it spoiled us. We was able to run it for free. Some people still run it for free. It's gonna cost it costs now to run something like this. But break it down, James. What's the price on something like this?
So the entry price, which is what most people do, because we work with a lot of small companies, it's $160 a month. And if we can save you a trip in the truck, you close deal without even having to drive out, a callback. I got like folks that lay sod and they'll say, "Hey James, like people will call a ton because the grass will turn brown, but it's not a problem." So I just send them a text, they show me, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Just give us 2 weeks and the grass will be fine." So anytime we can, I want you thinking about me when you're filling up gas in your truck. It's $160 a month. Unlimited use, all the AI, training. There's a 60-day money back guarantee. So if you're not happy after 2 months, we'll give you all your money back. I mean, really, for us, it's all just about making sure we're trying to save you a trip in the truck and be the first
Now,
person out there to bid on it.
now I'm gonna tell you something. With me using Able with the price. Now I get the software. I'm using the software free right now. But if I couldn't use the software, I'd have to pay for that software. It's became a part of my company. The same way as like using LiveSwitch. Being able to do these estimates without being there, I can't go back now. I can't even unsee it no more to have it ride across town, knowing that all I have to do is send a link. And the
That's
thing
it.
is, guys, if you're already in the area, let's just say you already in the area, you can still walk the property and take these videos with your phone, go back home, analyze it, or analyze in the truck. You can still do the same thing. Like Catspaw says, it's less than an employee. I put it like this. We'll go back to my example, like I had on there with the bi-weekly cut. It told me to charge him $70 bi-weekly on the cuts, which I told you I'm gonna charge 85. That one property right there is paying for that.
No
Like
doubt.
it's paying for it.
The
Like
other thing that it can do is it can create a QR code. You can create a QR code in it and make a
Mhm.
sticker out of it. Make it weatherproof. Put it on a fence, put it on a garage door, put it on a downspout, because now you can start claiming your property. So if they need any other additional landscaping done, or if there's an issue, they can just scan the QR code, go over and say, "Here's what I want done." You get a ping. You can watch the video, call them and say, "Yep, this is what we will do." You know, if they want mulch laid down, if they want irrigation system. So you are trying to claim your property. We don't want anybody going to one of your properties and Googling landscaper mower near me.
So hold
We
on, I'm
want
gonna give you one even better that you told me one time with the QR code. Say if you got a customer that moves out of that property, that QR code is still on the property.
That's right.
Whenever the next customer comes in, all they have to do is scan that QR code. It sends them straight to your lawn service, and you can set up the service.
That's
So,
it.
like
I don't
what
want
he said,
anybody Googling.
you're claiming the property now.
That's it.
Even if you got, so say like the QR codes, guys who got employees, I'm solo. You got your employee. You can leave that QR code onto the mower. They can scan the QR code, send you a note of what you got going on at the property, real time. You get it right back. You tell them how to handle it, or run it through the AI as soon as you get it. If it's a problem, they know what materials they need to go grab real quick. Go grab it, get the job done. You're
That's
closing quick. I
that's
missed
it.
out. Let me tell you something. I probably could have closed out on another 20 weekly properties. But fatigue being in the truck and getting home by myself, tired, trying to, just man, y'all know how I go. We try to get to everybody. Sometimes all the money ain't good money. This is another thing too. It even helps you see the neighborhoods or what type of yard you look at when they walking. Do you want to deal with the gate? What size is the gate? How big? How long is the concrete driveway to walk around? Do you really want to trim it? Get your price right on your trim. Man, you get everything without being there. You
That's
get it
it.
firsthand without being there. And like I say, like he said, 160, man, you look at that. I put it like this. One of my customers will pay for that for the year. So you got one customer paying for that for the year. Every year we're trying to get new employees, we're trying to get customers. This is my mindset with this software. You're trying to get a new employees, trying to get new customers. The first customer you gain or whoever you got right now, go ahead and pay for that. You worried about a new employee, LiveSwitch is the employee that's gonna get over there and do those estimates for you while you still in the truck on a property.
That's it.
16, you got you another employee.
The other thing you can do is put a QR code on your mower and tell your
Mhm.
team, like, "Hey, scan this for before and afters. Scan this if a customer's happy," because you can take videos. Because now with ChatGPT, Google, all of them, they're looking for live videos. You can put it on your social media, right? You can put it on your Google business profile. So when you're doing before and afters, or if something happens, like maybe, unfortunately, maybe one of your team members makes a mistake and hurts something, they
Yeah,
can scan the QR code, take a video, you can send it to insurance. But a lot of it is just to make sure that your team can scan for the work they've done, make sure to show they got happy customers. And then, of course, with social media and landscaping right now, it's huge. As you
yeah,
know, Antonio, showing all those before and afters, showing the
yeah.
work you've done. I mean, that's what they're looking for.
And I'm gonna tell you something too. Like I'm only 5 years in, so some of the terminology, like I know the lawn stuff, landscaping and stuff. Some stuff they might throw at me, a hardscaping. I don't know all the terminology. This when you're running it through this software, it's analyzing everything. what I don't know is giving me an opportunity now to have my brain working to think about it. And then y'all know the rest of it. We can go to Chat GBT if it's part that you can't handle. You go to Chat GBT and hey, give me the this, and that. But it's showing you the tools. It's giving you the link to it. If a guy who if you can't handle it, if it was a guy that you had a subcontractor to, I'm pretty sure it could pull up the subcontractor near you that you can call. It probably give you choices just like AI that you can call if you don't want to get a job. I'll tell you what, I had a fence job this year, subbed it out, wasn't there. I made about 1,200 off of it. I had another job, subbed out, wasn't there, made about 350. I had about 4 or 5 jobs I subbed out this year that I wasn't there. So man, it's just so many limits, so many limits. This thing right here, let me see, keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, this right here is game changing ground up. Cause dude, we all listen, if you got a crew right now, you can always use some more help. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? And this thing right here, it's unbeatable. So James, go back on again with some of the people you guys deal with, just for credibility wise,
Yeah,
because a lot
share
of
the
us we skeptical on a lot of this stuff with this new
you
stuff. We
should
really
be.
are. We old school
You
with the
sh
notebook.
you should be. So, share the screen I got up here. Imma show you what
Okay.
we've done because everybody listening has seen what we've done. My largest customer is Adobe. We power a billion-dollar product called Adobe Connect. We're the engine. We power
Well, I
government,
know
Department of
Honeywell. I
Ed.
see Honeywell on there. Go ahead. I don't mean to
We've
cut you off.
done
Go ahead, James.
a lot of sports entertainment. So we did the Super Bowl the last 3 years. If you go to an MLB ballpark and scan a QR code, they put you on the jumbotron. That was us. During COVID, when NBA had the bubble and they had all the fans in the stands, we powered that. There's Steph Curry in the bottom left-hand corner. We powered all that. We powered the Dub Hub. If you look at WWE wrestling, when they had all the fans in the stands, we powered all that. So we're taking this technology. We're a 16-year-old company, and we're bringing it to home services. Me having been a painting, I own painting businesses, I own power washing businesses. So I've done it. I've lived that life. Now we're bringing this technology to our home service companies where they can bring it and start to use it to bid those jobs, win those jobs, use AI to help you with it, and keep everything in the cloud so you can document everything you're doing. Because if you're documenting all your process, when you're ready to go and sell your business, if you ever sell, you'll have everything documented. You'll be able to sell your business for even more. So this is the kind of things that we're now bringing to the home service industry, and it's game changing. But I mean, you can see on the screen all the stuff we've been doing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too, James. Like what you said, man. Because like I say, it's so many ways you can use the technology right here. It does more than just your estimates. It does more than that. You can have a tool go down. You can run that tool through there and actually probably troubleshoot it through there.
Yes.
It's so many ways. You can't just don't put yourself in a box and think just I need this for lawn service. You can use it for so many ways. You can probably analyze your customer on there. Like it'll probably
Totally.
tell you which customer to choose and which not to choose
Yes,
almost.
it can analyze your salespeople. It can tell
Yeah.
you what to do better, how you can do it. Oh, and by the way, can you transcribe my job to Spanish? Or can you take my customer who's speaking a different language and translate it to that? So you can do translations. You can do anything you want to do. You can even do instant recording. Here, I'm going to turn my computer. Everything I'm showing you can be done from a phone.
Uh-huh.
So I could be on property. Check this out. So I'm going on property. This has
And I don't
GPS.
mean to cut you off, James, but this guys, it's not an app. But what I did was I just took the website, turned it into a widget. It's an app on the on your phone screen. So, and it
That's
works
right.
flawless.
Exactly. Everything I'm showing you can be done right there. Someone's asking about Christmas lights. I got plenty of
Right
Christmas
there.
light
There
books
it
that
is,
we
right there. Yep. You
all
you
the
sure
time.
can do Christmas lights.
Yep. Check it out. And you can even tag where you are on GPS, start a recording, and this stuff, if I'm on property for Christmas lights, for landscaping, for anything, what's different about this is I can start a recording if I'm on property and I can walk around the property. I can even pause if I have to walk somewhere else, hit play, take photos while I'm recording, and all of it goes to the cloud. Nothing is ever stored on your device or on your customer device. It just goes right to the cloud, and you can run it right through AI. And so it's a big difference than just trying to scroll through all of the jobs that are on your phone. You can just take a
Yes,
recording right
it
from
it
your phone.
gets stuck in the cloud, so it keeps it separate also. So some of us, we might get pics of our kids' volleyball game, or got kids' basketball game, or a birthday party that pops up, or family gathering, and you're able to separate it because all this is gonna stay in the cloud on there to where it's not in your phone. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So everything is organized. You can go right to there. You're pulling up every job you ever did, every job you ever did.
Absolutely. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool that I did today. So this guy right here, he's in Canada. I met him probably like 4 hours ago. He
Mhm.
owns a remodeling company. He went into his own kitchen, started talking to me while we were walking around the kitchen, telling me what he
Yeah.
wanted done to his
Yeah, got
kitchen.
the microwave circle.
Exactly. Oh yeah. And then I ran a report. We created a prompt that said remodel this kitchen. And it came up with the entire report of keep the layout, extend the new cabinets, keep the doors remaining. It even did all of the measuring of everything. It estimated the build timeline, the install. This is in Canada, so even put in how much everything costs. I mean, just imagine Zoom and ChatGPT had a baby. That's what we do. It will blow your mind.
Man, I'm talking about this fire, dude. Like, listen, when I say next year, this is what's happening next year with me. I've got an estimate fee now. Never had an estimate fee. I've got an estimate fee now. I can come out because you still gonna have your people that will fight against this. We still got people. I mean, I've had maybe a couple people, not caught on foul, but people are getting used to it now. But you're still gonna have your people to fight on this. You're still gonna have your people to just think there's no way that you can be across town and tell me a price without being here. This is what you do to them. I can get there. I need that estimate fee to get across town now, though, because now you're making me put gas in this truck. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Gibson. Somebody told me Gibson has a $60 estimate fee right now. So just imagine for those who don't want to do it, you charge them an estimate fee, and when you get on the property, you show them how the software works. You sell it, and you get you another job and say, "Hey, I paid the guy $60. You don't even have to do it. He's got some stuff that's amazing. I didn't believe it. He showed me in front of my face. If you need him, I can just send you the number. He'll text you right now and get you an estimate, just like that."
That's right.
I'm telling you, just like that, man. Y'all know how it go, man. We competing, man. We need to be saving everything we can. Right there, he said he save you on the gas. Also, your close rate is becoming like, oh my goodness, like that's like lightning bolt speed.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? You can close that estimate within 50. You can actually do it within 15 minutes. Last night when my boy sent me his he sent me the one with the reseed. And actually, when he sent me with the reseed, I typed in the prompt. I said, "Tell me what it's gonna be for reseed in 42003 area code. Also, I want to know everything around here, far as landscape wise on this playground that can be updated or needs to be replaced." It shot out everything. He's going back to holler at him because he's got about another 850 in upsells he's about to try to get because it's stuff that they can't see that he's seen now that we just wasn't looking for, that he's gonna sell them because there's kids on this playground and they need to get it up to date.
That's it. That's it.
I'm telling you, dog. Hey, listen.
I mean,
It,
this is
hey,
AI
go
for
ahead.
landscaping, right? Everyone's all about like, "Oh, what's AI gonna do?" This is what it's gonna do. This is
This is
here
it.
right now. You can use this today. This is not some kinda like Antonio and James are talking about what's coming in 2 years. This ain't, Apple getting up there telling you about all the this is here right now. Antonio has done this on his properties, and
And
it's
yeah. And
mind
I'm gonna
blowing.
tell you, James, if I would have had this with the property management company, like I say, I made some nice money off of them. I probably missed out on about another 35,000 of stuff that just I could have justified why I'm doing these estimates. It was a lot of times they was like, "Hey, we want to pay you, but we need justification of every single piece of work." I could have ran that through the analysis on her. I could have made a copy. I could have sent
Yep.
them an email, and it would have justified for all the work because they say, well, this he just gave us a freaking detailed estimate, like to the T, explaining everything they got to do.
That's it.
It even builds more trust with the customer. Like, man, they know exactly what they're talking about.
Absolutely, and it gives you an AI sidekick, like making sure you're covered, right? As Antonio
Man,
talking about
hey,
transparency, that's just how it is with customers nowadays. They wanna know that what they're paying for is worth it. So this is a way to make that all happen, and you can document it all. So you've got it
yeah,
documented if it's a property you're working on year over year, you can show all the work that you've done. Like, there's no mistaking, what you're doing. This is just putting everything out there for your customers to see, your team to see, and just making sure that you're on top of your game.
and I'm gonna tell you something too. One thing else, man. That property management company, they switched names because they had a lot of people trying to cheat the system. They were trying to cheat the system with the picks, I guess. Some people doing bare minimum. You know how it goes, man. If you don't
Mhm.
have to be there to be accountable for somebody, that everybody wants to break the rules until they get caught. You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying? And
That's
so
it.
that's kind of what happened. A lot of uh a lot of guys just were skipping over picks and stuff and something like this, like you say, dude, this is just it's detailing everything. It's saving you so much. It said
Yeah,
AI is just not taking jobs, it's gonna create jobs.
that's correct.
Fact,
For if you're in home
it created
services,
me a estimator. Go ahead.
that's it. If you're in home services, you ain't gotta worry about nothing with AI. AI is
Facts,
not gonna
no.
cut the grass. What
Facts.
you're
AI
what
can't
it's
go out and
doing.
fix that air conditioner.
Not at all. AI is gonna help cover your butt, make sure you're doing all the things right. This is just gonna save you time. AI is for saving you time because none of us like to go into our CRM system and write out a novel of all the work that we did. Nobody likes doing that. We can just pull out now our smartphone, take a video of the work we're doing, and we're done.
Copy
That
paste,
that's
put
it.
it there, and it just basically expedite, like my dude Crawler would say, expedite stuff. It makes you super efficient and you're closing out more.
And it's not
I don't
hard.
know about
It's not
yeah, it's
hard.
not hard at all. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know about y'all, but during the season, when it's busy, I'm getting 2, 3 calls a day. Sometimes I'm getting on Google Earth to see the neighborhoods
That's it.
because I actually want to know what I'm pulling up into first, what I'm getting myself into, and do I want to ride out there? It says 160 is the flat rate. Does it
Yeah.
cost more with different
No,
subscriptions?
no.
160 is it?
That's it, and there's no hidden fees. We give full customer support. If you're not happy after 60 days, we give you all your money back, no long-term commitments. I mean, my partner and my partner used to run landscaping companies. So we built another company previously from nothing. It's a multi-billion dollar company. So we bought this, and for us, we just wanna come back to where we were bred and born out of, which is home services, and you guys don't need more and more subscriptions. Yes, we're offering one here, but we're trying to be your least expensive subscription. And so no, there's no hidden fees, no nonsense. And 160 is where we start. If you got a
Yeah.
larger company, sure, you're gonna pay a little bit more if you got tons of employees, but our average customer are smaller and you only need, it's 160 bucks a month.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see. It's cheaper if you pay yearly.
Yep, it is. It is cheaper.
Cheaper if you pay yearly. Got you guys. Cheaper if you pay yearly. And
Yes, it is.
I'll me and James will talk, but I'll have a code. I should have I got a code for you guys
Yep, you
that
got
you
a
should
code.
be able to use too. So that'll save you a little bit too. So innovate vertically, exactly what he said. Yeah, man. Because listen, man, I've got a call today. I was on the phone with somebody. Straight headache. He's going off, man. Maybe I need to go solo. I'm tired of this shit. This guy, this, that, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? We going through it, man. And this is a guy who's in the truck that he might be paying 1,000 a week. So you cut that down. 40 a week is 160 a month. You cut that down. And then, like I say, man, it's getting to now to where the bigger companies are even stepping down, and the guys who were their superstars are going to start their own companies. So everything's coming down. There's going to be a bunch of small guys who's running big operations.
That's
And
it.
this right here, I feel like could take you to the next level.
And to
So,
separate yourself, when someone calls your company, you could be 2 or 3 people, and you can now see that project immediately, and you're beating the big boys, and they're seeing
come
your
on, man.
face, you're building that trust, you're giving a good price. I mean, folks just wanna know, when can you be here? How much do you cost? And are you good?
No, that's
I mean,
real.
it's Amazon
And are
Prime.
you good? And when
It's
can you
good.
get it done?
When can you get it done? Look,
Yeah, man.
do
I'm gonna
they
tell you,
really
that's all
care
I heard.
if you have 800 5 stars or 500 5-star reviews on Google? They don't.
Yep.
They're gonna call both and see who's faster and cheaper who can get out there,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
And it doesn't only have to be cheaper. It's just like this dude was easier to work with. He might even be more expensive, but he was responsive. He gave me a good
Yep.
quote. He looks like the guy that can do the job. I'm gonna trust this guy. We sell on trust as well. And so trust and speed.
Mm.
That gets the job done.
Facts, man. Appreciate you coming on, James. Stay on for a second, man. But appreciate you again, James, coming on. And like I say, guys, this is LiveSwitch. LiveSwitch.com. LiveSwitch.com. Go check them out. And like I say, I'll do some more gives a new meaning to nobody shows up. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, don't nobody show up, man. I'm gonna tell you, you closing fast. So, but man, we about to get out of here. I get that code, man. I post it up. I'll do something with it tomorrow. We'll get the code up, man. Cause
Yeah, and even
like
if
I
you don't
say,
know me,
man,
you just go in there and say, "I saw Antonio and
yeah.
James," and we'll take care of you. We'll make sure you get a discount.
And let me tell you something, man. Like I couldn't wait to show y'all this. Because I know how it goes, man. I'm telling you. I know what I missed out on. I know I probably missed out on another 30, 40 grand this year because of fatigue, not being able to close estimates. I had, even with your able, I was slipping a little bit on my putting in every quote. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we look at the numbers. Me, got a little cool. I started taking on real pick and choosing on some because I actually knew those neighborhoods. But this right here, it ain't no more of that. No excuse to get to the customers and no excuse to close the jobs
That's
that
right.
we need to be closing.
And you can do it
So
from home, right? I mean,
do it from home,
single
do it from
father,
the truck.
you're running a business, you're doing all these things,
Those of you married, give your wife the phone. She can work it. You in the truck. Less headache. You come home. Hey, we got 5 estimates closed today.
That's
These
it.
are the neighborhoods you need to be hitting the next week or tomorrow.
That's it.
So, man, appreciate you, James. I'm gonna drop you out, but stay right in here, man. Y'all go check out Live Switch, man. Like I said, I wanted to show y'all that some fire, man, fire. It's game changing. Hey, I've been wanting to get somebody else in the truck. You're able has been one of like almost my schedule, my bookkeeper. Live Switch is about to go be my estimator now. So I get a code to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in again to the show. Mow Trappin Podcast, episode 60 out of here. Catch you next week.